Dave Mercer.
I'm Matt Pangrac.
Welcome to The Cull, a weekly sport fishing debate show. And this week we're going to talk about bass fishing records. The youngest angler ever to win the Bassmaster Classic is Stanley Mitchell. That record is going to fall within the next 5 years. Keep our cull, Panger.
Was it 21?
21, 5 months, and 19 days.
That's
so 21
young.
and a half, basically.
That's young.
Very young.
But did they have youth programs and high school fishing and college fishing back then? No. 1981, that'd have been the 70s. So no, not at all. Boy, this is a good one. What do you think?
No.
Because we're seeing a ton of these young 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that are coming out that are capable of winning the Bassmaster Classic that can't drink a beer.
It's true. And I get that. And everything statistically points to there's a better chance of it happening now than ever. But I'm just going, no. I mean, you got to get there and to qualify. I mean, how many people have fished the Classic before their 21st birthday? Very, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the younger anglers are better today than they ever have been in the past, I believe, for many, many reasons. College fishing, the internet, the explosion of education, you know, so many things, electronics, so many things. But that's still incredibly young, 21 and a half. I mean,
how did he do it? Now I'm thinking it because I was coming into this saying, yeah, it's going to happen. Look at the embracement of technology. Look at the young anglers that are coming in. Look, but if you start to actually chain together what it would take to set that record, can we rename this cull? Stanley Mitchell's record of 21 years, 5 months will never be broken in Bassmaster Classic history. That's a better cull for this, Mercer. I'm not afraid of an audible. Okay, that's a new question. I'm saying it will never be broken. I'm keeping it then. Yeah, I have to keep it. Let's do this chain. Let's do this chain of events. You have to leave. Let's say you're a Bassmaster Opens angler. You have to win an open. Then you have to not turn older than 21 years and 5 months in the however long, 4 to 11 months after you win that open to get to the Bassmaster Classic. Then if you're in the open and you're not in the Elite Series, that's going to be your first Classic. So, you have to win an open, which is not difficult, which is not easy. Sorry, not easy. You have to win an open or win the Bass Nation Championship, be in the top 3, or win the team college.
That's the loophole.
The college is the only loophole, but that's one. So then you have to go to the Classic, and then you have to win the Classic, not being able to drink a beer. Not that the beer, I'm just talking about the age. Like, I'm not saying it's easier to win the Classic if you drink beer. I'm just saying there's a chance if you're less than 21.
You can drink a beer. What
is it? A 19?
19. Yeah, 19.
You know what? I think I was up in Canada one time, and I think I took advantage of that loophole.
It's amazing the amount of Americans.
But then you take the numbers and you do it. So you're talking statistically, there are more anglers capable, but the hoops you have to jump through to get in that position and have it happen is virtually impossible.
I'm all in with that. I mean, I just don't think it's happening. I think it could happen. I hope it happens. Like, nothing would make me happier than to see, you know, somebody younger than Stanley Mitchell win that. But I think it's an unbeatable record at present times. I mean, and like I said, statistically, there's all the reasons that it should be beaten. But man, Jay Shikurik is really young. He's really talented. He's not 21 and a half.
Tristan McCormick, I think, is 23 or 24. He's already 3 years past Stanley Mitchell.
Yeah, I think we throw around numbers, but I just think when you really think of how young that is, it's not going to happen. Stanley Mitchell is safe.
No, that might be one of the most unbeatable records in the record book.
Yeah, I think. But who knows? I mean, a few years from now, there could be a whole bunch of 12-year-old kids that are really good at bass fishing.
Bassmaster Junior champ gets in the Classic.
I mean, if you follow the skew that has gone along, I mean, at one time it seemed crazy to think a college kid would get in the Classics. I'm not holding.
He did it in 1981. And then Churchill was like what, 23?
Yeah.
23,
yeah.
24. And then that was his second.
He had been to the Classic the year before. And I also think that Stanley Mitchell was like the world's oldest young man. Like if you look, I don't know Stanley Mitchell, never hung out with him. But if you look at Stanley, I mean, he's a big old farm boy. I mean, it looks like a young Hibton. So yeah. I think kind of like Ott Defoe started old. Will you compare him to all the other?
Yeah, he makes me question my life decisions when you hang around with him based on his maturity. He's very mature. Very. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the mid Cull change. I'm saying Stanley Mitchell's record, 21 years, 5, will never be broken.
21 years, 5 months, and 19 days. I agree. It'll never be broken. Let us know. Keep our Cull. Can anyone beat Stanley Mitchell's record?